So what if somebody doesn't feel anything?
That's also fine. So often you have a representative who doesn't feel anything. That's what they say. So then I ask them, hot or cold. Then I start asking questions that are very sensory based. And usually when I start with a group of lawyers or a group of businessmen or people that are not used to, first of all, they're not sure that they have a body. They think that they only have a mind. They're not so sure about this body stuff. And then, but I remind them that they do have a gut feeling. Even lawyers have a gut feeling. You're going to win that case. You're going to lose that case. You have a feeling this deal is going well. It's going south. This is the right person to hire, but this isn't. You can't explain that, but you have it. So what we're doing is just making that gut feeling explicit. We're making it so that your mind can actually see what your gut's trying to tell you. So I'm really going very simple frames from their frame to where I want them to go. And if they don't feel anything, I'll say, have you ever felt hot? Oh, okay. You ever felt cold? All right, you feel hot or cold now? Same on both sides of the body. I'll just start inquiring. And, oh, your stomach's a little tense? Oh, okay. Do you suppose that could be because of they need help? They really need. That's not where they normally live. They just really need to have their attention directed to that space. If I stay in really sensory, clean language and I don't add too much emotional language, we can usually get a description. The harder cases are not people that don't feel, because everybody does feel. The harder cases are people that are very concrete thinkers, and they don't understand things metaphorically. They need the biggest bridge. Because we might say, this is where you have to have a whole set of phrases like, well, have you ever felt what it's like when somebody gives you the cold shoulder? And have you ever thought about why we use that phrase? They need help bridging their concrete experience to a more metaphorical understanding of what's happening in the system. And then it's like every body-based metaphor that you can put your hands on probably will be useful for them.
Can you give some more examples of those?
So if I have a businessman in the little exercise where you have myself and the other, and their other is saying, I can't look at this person, they feel really cold, and the person who's my skeptic is going, but I like them, I don't know why they don't get that. And I say, well, can you imagine what it might be to be somebody else? Let's just swap roles. If you're standing and you don't know that, I'll start building the picture for them. This is where drama is actually useful. It's like I'm creating the scene for them to step into. So I'm using what they know, which is language and imagery, to help them bridge to their felt experience. So let's imagine that you guys trade places. This person is going to represent you. What did you see him do? So I'm providing that little mirror. I'm saying, when you were representing this client that he's having trouble with, what did you see in his face? Can you show us what that's like? And you stand imagining that you're the client. So I might do something like that. I mean, it's going to depend on who I'm with.